We are going to make an owl today. I'm going to make it be pink and purple. So the purple is calisan. These are 12-inch mirror. You know, I keep calling it purple, but let me double check if they are. It's probably faster here. If they are violet. I don't want to be saying the wrong name. Yes, mirror violet. So excuse me when I call them purple, but they are actually mirror violet. And I'm going to use Sempertex 160s. These are standard, these are solid fuchsia, and I'm going to be using 3 of them. And we need some 5-inch Sempertex fuchsia balloons. You will need 4 of these. You will need 2 white 5-inch rounds. These will be for the eyes. These balloons, the Sempertex is from balloons.online, and the calisan is from Bargain Balloons. You're also going to need a black 260. So if you're in the US, it's bargainballoons.com. If you're in Canada, bargainballoons.ca. And you're also going to need a yellow 260 for his beak, or her beak. And you will also be using this when you make your eyes. No, this is for the eyes. Yellow for the beak. Oh, and we need a water balloon weight. I am just going to make one in the same color that the base will be. I'll be right back. So I just filled the balloon with some water. Now I'm going to inflate. And I forgot about sizer. I will be right back again. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay. I think I'm going to do these 4.5 inches. Yes, we are going to do 4.5 inches. Even though these are 5-inch balloons, we usually go down a few sizes, but that's okay. I'm going to make another pair. You love the metallic colors. Okay, I'm gonna make a quad. So we have the quad. We are making this little guy. We are making an owl today. And so far these 5-inch balloons are inflated with 4.5 inches of air. I am also going to add a balloon weight. And I'm just going to wrap the neck around the balloons. So he is all connected. And I also forgot to, we are going to be making, you were watching the birdie, we are going to make a raisin, but don't worry, you still should only need the one black 260. I'm going to tie this into 3 knots. So I have this. You can't really see the knot. And I'm going to put it inside the 12-inch balloon. And you're going to bring it right to the top. Now if you had a linking balloon, you wouldn't need to do this. And Calisan now has linking balloons. They are called K-Link. And I cut off this amount. I'm going to wrap it around that balloon raisin, like 3 times. And then go the opposite way with the other end. And then carefully tie it. You're kind of tying it with one hand almost. The K-links will make this be much easier. Now if only I can tie. Okay, so you'll end up with this. Yes, thank you very much. See you more. Now we're going to inflate this one. I'm always nervous this is going to give up on me. But it's pretty strong. Okay. Trying to think of size. I'm first going to see about 9.5 inches. I didn't measure this one. I just made it. I think 9.5 inches will be good. I might let out a little bit of air and then tie it. So it looks a little egg-shaped, but that's okay. Now with your ends of the 260, you can just wrap it right around your quad and then tie it. And I will be making 2 of these today. Just in case you just got in here. When I was making this morning, I thought, that could be an Easter egg. Just cut off the top. It looks like an Easter egg. Okay, the next one is Solid Fuchsia 160s Sempertex. And hello everybody coming in on YouTube. So I inflated 3 pumps, but your inflator may be different. You may require more or less. This is what I have left over. But I will be cutting it because I know it's too long. So I'm going to wrap that around. And I'm going to tie it in just to make sure it doesn't come undone. Okay. Then we are going to bring it up. When we reach to the middle, you're going to twist so that you have this. And then I'm going to just wrap that nozzle of the purple balloon around the middle. And then I'm going to bring it back down to the other side and measure. And we're going to cut the end. And then you're just going to take that part and wrap it around your 5-inch balloons. And then you could tie it in. I learned yesterday, sometimes when I say don't tie it in, we should. If you were here yesterday, you saw what was happening with the pearls. And we should be right here. Next, we are going to get the eyes. So, let me grab a sizer. I know when I made it earlier this morning for this one over here, I gave it 2 pumps. So let's see. Okay, forget the 2 pumps. We will make it be 3.5. Just in case your hand pump doesn't inflate the same like mine. Now when I tie it, I'm tying it close to the nozzle. The nozzle is this little thing happening at the end. I just want to show you, I don't tie it tight here, just at the end. I'm going to make another one. And again, 3.5 inches. Yes, kids will love this one. It makes a great centerpiece. Somebody is eating a turkey right now while watching me make an owl. Okay, so with the remainder, I'm going to see if I can make it work. will need one more. Because I want that, and I don't want to be tying a knot where the eye is going to be. And now I'm going to inflate the black 260. We just need a little bit of air in this one. This is going to be for his eyes. Can I do a flower bouquet? I will be doing some more. I'm not sure if you could see over there. I had done tulips on Monday. I believe it was Monday. So here is for his eye. I might have made that one a little big. That's okay. And I will make a post listing everything needed for the... I will be doing a different bouquet though. For the tulips, you can go to YouTube and you can see the replay. But I am going to be doing a different type of bouquet coming soon. Now you want your eyes to be the same size. I've already went too small. And you want to push that 260 up. Perfect. So now you will end up with these. Now, if you remember, actually, I can't remember now what I did this for, but I've done it recently. When you grab over here, you'll have the nozzle. So if you could see, the nozzle is right in here. Now I am going to just hold that beside the nozzle. I'm going to push it in. I'm going to grab that nozzle. Oh, no. I'm going to tie this on. That's what I did this morning, but when I checked back in my video, I didn't tie it. We are changing that. We are tying it. So now it is attached. So again, I'm going to put my finger on the nozzle and I'm going to push it to the end. You're going to see that nozzle, grab it, and carefully twist. This is where sometimes stretching it back and forth makes it a little easier. It's a little tricky too because we have the black. But I'm going to get it this time not. That's the hard part. Again, when I did these this morning, not a hitch. It's when I come on camera, it says, nope, we got to show them all the mistakes, all the things that can go wrong. It's okay. You love that? Awesome. Okay, where did 3.5? you want to see the owl, you got it. Yeah, he's leaning. He met up with this one and got tipsy. If you see, she's still a little tipsy. And when we do this new one, this is going to sit up proper. Thank you, thank you. Okay, you stay there. Air, we need to come in the place. Thank you very much. Okay. Now I have that knot there. It's okay, I made him be really tiny. You know what, I'm gonna try it without... That was not the cats. No, the cats are both there. Something fell in my room. You can never get your finger back out. Keep trying, because I had a really hard time too. I'm going to try this again without tying. So I'm going to kind of stick it under that nozzle. Okay. I'm going to twist. And I don't think you can see, well, yeah, you can. There is that, it's kind of like a raisin. Now you should use white for back here, especially if it's a centerpiece. Because if you use black like me, you're going to have that. So for this, I'm just using black. But I would use white. Wrap that around that. We'll call it a raisin. Then go the opposite way. And then very carefully, we are going to tie it. Twice, of course. So there's the first tie, and there's the second tie. So if you use white and trim it off, that will look way better. And we have our eye. And it's good for you to learn this, because when we make donuts on Friday, we will be making them like this, but minus the black. It'll just be this part. Then we will be using paint, sprinkles, couldn't get the words out, and Mod Podge. So, and a brush. So you will need that for Friday's donuts. Okay, that is staying in there pretty good without tying it. So if you can do it without tying it, I think it's better. So I am just placing it under the nozzle. And then I'm grabbing. And we're all connected. I need another piece of 260. And now I'm going to wrap that around that nozzle, or raisin, let's call it a raisin. we're carefully tying it. Twice, of course. Hey, I just realized we can make donuts like this and put red, and it could be a cherry on top. But anyways, here is our eyes. And thank you, thank you. And you are absolutely correct, Deanna. It is good to see the mistakes, the mishaps. Okay, now we are going to use a 160 That one's got something going on with it. Thank you very much. And if you notice, I jump sometimes too when I think there's a pop. Okay. So I pumped 3 pumps of air. I don't know that that's what I need. I'm going to do just a little measurement. Okay, so I am going to twist it. I'm going to pull the nozzle right around to lock that in place. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but you could just fold it over. That measurement worked out perfectly. I love when that happens. And I'm going to tie them. And I'm also going to pull them through so they'll be locked. Yeah, I can still get nervous. Do you hear that bird? He is going crazy out there. I think that's a cardinal. Yep, it's a cardie. The cardinal is singing away. You know why they're singing away? Because Tanya loves to feed the birds. So I'm going to throw out some peanuts for them. And yes, spring is in the air. I will throw them out some peanuts. They'll love it. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, Cardi, I'm coming. I see you up there in the tree. There. I feel like Snow White sometimes. I have all the squirrels come visit me, the blue jays, the cardinals, and you are very welcome. Now that is a beautiful sound if you just heard that. Those are the Canadian geese coming back from the south. So I just gave it the exact same amount, 3 pumps. Oh, the geese don't eat from me though. They're just flying over and yelling, "We're back in Canada." Okay. Just going crazy up there. So I pretty much did, that's not half. Hey Moon, you're coming to say hi. You're trying to get closer to that window. Okay, you say hi to everybody. You be a good girl. Okay, find your center. And then pull it through. She woke right up. She hears the birds. I know, you want to be over there, don't you? Is that where I gotta put your cat tree? Good morning, good morning. Good morning. I know you're hearing the birdies. Okay, we are going to take this one and just push it through the center. These are going to kind of sit up here. We can fix them once we get our eyes in. We will put our eyes in after. Let's make a beak. And then we will put it together. Good morning. I gave it 2 pumps. OMG, the cat. She's hearing the birds. She woke right up. So I am going to fold it over to create a beak. So it'll be like this. Then you're going to take the nozzle and put it through the center. That will lock it in place. And now for the back, you're going to make a bubble. And we are going to pinch twist. So I fold it over, I grab it, and I twist it. And we will end up with this. Now we don't need the rest, so I'm going to snip it. We have the Moony Moon. Okay, you feel like you can come undone. So I'm just wrapping it under the beak a little bit. So this is what we have. Listen to the birdies. Okay, Cardi, come on. It's just up at the top of the trees singing away. Here, look, Mama show you. Mama show you, look. You want to see? Where's the birdie? Oh, the birdie went quiet. Okay, babies. We gotta finish the owl. Okay. I am going to take, oops, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to come undone. So I'm going to take these ends and carefully tie them into the eyes. You want the pinch twist sitting in the back and the beak in the front. And what is going on? You might have to do a little bit of adjustment. Okay. I am going to attach him with this neck. I'm just going to wrap it right around everything. And then I'm going to need some adjustment. Thinking I'm going to turn that pinch twist. Okay. Now to add your eyes, you are just going to, I made them a little big. Yeah, I made them a little big, but it'll still work. And you can use glue dots if you want. I definitely made the eyes too big. Not these parts, but this part could have been smaller. You want it to fit super snug, like how this one did. And there's only a little bit of space left, and you don't see it because that covers it up. I think I might have made these a little big, and these, both of them I made a little too big. That's okay. She's more comical that way. Thank you so much, love. I will be seeing you